Read I'm doing paint a lot of and never this one I do it because of popular sound. I am creative. Modern English. Lots of English. I should have stayed for Fortnight.
It's all here, or here. The newest, coolest stuff, price so low, Mom always says yes.
Wow, that's Five Below. Just go.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Guiding Light here, back with a video, and in this one, I'm going to be talking about how to enable 2FA. So if you guys have seen my last video, 2FA will actually get you $10 worth of free stuff on the Epic Games Store coming soon. Now, on top of that, there's a bunch of other things that you can do once you enable 2FA. You get a free emo, and as well as all the benefits of securing your account. So with all of the reasons to enable 2FA, I don't know why you guys wouldn't want to do it. So in this video, I'm going to break down step by step how to enable 2FA. Now this will only take about 10 minutes, and as soon as you have enabled it, the next time that you get on Fortnite, it will give you a free email called GORGE. So with all that out of the way, I'm going to break down step by step how to enable 2FA. So if you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe for future guides. Now let's drop a like down on this video. We're going to try to get up to 7 likes. We're setting the bar pretty freaking high.
So the quote on this one is, you don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. That's by our brother Dr. Martin Luther King on this morning. And I love this quote because it reminds us not to look
Ele está vendo a dar uma arrancada e sai fora, né?
After 100 years, Lowe's is working harder than ever to keep you working. Like stocking the brands pros want, quantities you need, and the job done. That's why millions of pros helped make Lowe's new home for pros.
It's summer. Time to trade hibernation for
One, because the Rosarito Beach Hotel is a beachfront resort, you will be right off the ocean, allowing you to have a potentially endless food source by fishing. Kind of makes me miss me, Tyler. At least now I know he's forever going to be fishing with boys. Some of you might think that there is a potential for fish to carry the zombie virus, but by simply cooking the fish, you'll take care of any virus that the fish might have. Fish alone is not going to be good enough, though. While they are a good source of protein and omega-3, like I stated in my Are Folks Good in a zombie apocalypse, which you can find on the iCard here, your body needs other things to survive. Vitamin C. And people wanted to point out so hard that seaweed has vitamin C. But luckily, being on a beachfront allows you to have an abundant amount of seaweed washing up on shore. But there's even a solution when it comes to a hotel. Building a farm. And hotels, especially resorts, are going to have plenty of space where you can build those farms. But those crops are going to take time to grow, though, and eating only fish will likely make you sick. And seaweed is gross. But that's okay, because by searching the hotel, you're going to find a bunch of oatmeal, cereal, granola bars, veggie bars, chips, ramen, and that's just the snack food. You're going to want something nice to drink that down. So how about some Coke, the friendly family kind? You're also going to have every mini fridge available for you. So why not have a Jaeger bomb, the friendly family kind with no alcohol, which is just Red Bull? Either way, you're going to have plenty of things to drink as well. But just like having an endless amount of food, do you have an endless amount of water? Yes, you're on a beachfront resort. You have an ocean. So this means that not only do you have fishing and an endless supply of water,
just like any apocalypse, the basics aren't enough to cut it the long. All apocalyptic scenarios.
Video.
primarily the people that want your stuff. So what kind of stuff do you have in a hotel anyway? You actually have more than I originally thought. Hotels not only designed to give temporary housing to people, but also provide them with accommodations like spas, pools, social events, and more. You have hundreds of beds and bedrooms at your disposal. And you might think that if the power goes out, you won't be able to access these rooms, since the majority of them are electrical now and need card readers to access. But the opposite is true. All bedrooms would unlock in the case of the electricity going out, because it would be considered a safety hazard and also against the law in many countries. But you don't just have beds and mini-shaped food bottles, so you have a lot more. Just the janitorial equipment room will have enough supplies that your skill and imagination are your only limits. But with all that stuff, you need a way to secure all that stuff. And hotels give you some interesting ways to do that. In many other shelters like malls, prisons, or schools, which I've talked about before and can be found in the description box below, there's far too much space to effectively secure your location. With a hotel, it's different though, because your space is vertical, meaning that you only really need to secure the entrances on the ground floor, and by doing that, you secure all the rest of the rooms above it. If you get ran over by zombies, you can just retreat. Above that, lock the doors and be very away from that situation. You can also set up a custom closed off documentation escape. So not only do you have a way to secure the hotel, but you even have a better security method by using the roof as a vantage point. Since most hotels are taller and wider, this means you'll have a pretty good view of the surrounding area. Not only are you going to be able to see oncoming zombie hordes or people, but you're also going to have an early warning for oncoming boats, giving you a big heads up on any potential threats coming your way. It almost sounds too good to be true. You have food, water, shelter, supply, security, space, and a vantage point. Unfortunately, though, a few of the cons make up for this and will likely end up getting you killed. But before we get to the cons, let me know if there's some pros that you think I might have missed. Also, don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying it so far, and maybe even consider subscribing. Not only does that help this channel get into recommendations more, but it also helps me know if you want to see more of this content. Anyway, though, what are the cons to surviving in a hotel during a zombie apocalypse? By far, the largest con that you're going to run into in a hotel is the fact that it's an alternative care site. Alternative care sites are places that, in the event of a disaster or public health emergency, alternative care sites may be created to enable healthcare providers to provide medical care for injured or sick patients or continue care for chronic conditions in non-emergency environments. But would a hotel be considered an alternate care site? Yes, they would. In fact, right now, as of making this video, the CDC is currently looking into such a thing, and you can read about that at cdc.gov or by going to the link in the description box. So the big question now is, what does that mean? This means that you either have to get there early enough to fight off the military and local police, which, let's be real here, go there during and risk an outbreak and possibly getting infected, or go there after and deal with a horde of 100+ zombies and risk getting infected, which the last one is probably your best bet if you are dead set on a hotel as your shelter. And just this con alone drastically lowers your survival chances in a hotel during an apocalyptic scenario. But the cons don't stop there. Hotels are usually in high population areas of cities. More people equals more problems, and more problems equals more zombies. I mean, that obviously is a real simplification of why high population areas is a con, but when you want to avoid potential threats, living in a city full of potential threats isn't the way to do it. So our next con is it's in a high population area. But we still got another one. It's a hotspot. A hotspot is a place that the common public will seek out during an apocalyptic situation. These places are going to be like hospitals, police stations, or schools. And because hotels are already alternative care sites, this means that local newscast stations and broadcast stations will tell people to go to hotels alongside schools and arenas and hospitals. This creates a hurricane of a bad idea. A hotel is already in a highly populated area, and now because it's an alternative care site, it becomes a hotspot, meaning people are going to be flooding to this place to seek medical treatment or care, which will likely end up making the hotel fail and just be a breeding ground for zombies. But with that rant over, if I could rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being a completely horrible idea and 10 being indefinite long-term survival, I would have to give a hotel a 3. Maybe a 4, but no higher than a 4. So a hotel is at best good for short-term survival. But what do you guys think? Do you think I missed any pros or cons? Let me know in the description box down below. And I apologize that I don't have my green screen set up. Big changes are coming. I'll make an update video soon. Hit that like button if you want to see more of these videos, and maybe even consider subscribing. I did that with all I needed to in this video. I kind of hate myself now. My name's Tyler, and I'll see you guys next time.
Sorry, we only have one set of... I have a 3-star Belinda at level 150 with a combat weight. That beats Cheryl. 4-star Lucia's at level 240 with a combat rating of 10. If you wake up in the middle of an unbelievable maze that's always changing, it is filled with bloodthirsty monsters. What? The secret behind why you're here is terrifying. You'll have to overcome the most impossible odds to get out of this alive. I'm going to break down the mistakes made, what you should do, and how to beat the death maze in Maze Run. This kid has a one-way ticket to hell. He wakes up in an elevator with no idea how he got here when suddenly the doors open and he sees a group of boys staring down at him. He's pulled out of the shaft and the group surrounds him, but he's completely overwhelmed. Scared for his life, he runs across the field in a panic, but stops as he realizes there's nowhere to go. 4 massive walls surround them, and everyone here is trapped inside with only one way out. He's thrown and locked into a pit with no idea what's going on when Albie, the leader of the boys, comes to introduce himself. He asks the kid if he knows where he came from, but he can't even remember his own name. The leader assures him the same thing happened to everybody else. Takes him to their meeting. He learns that every month the elevator sends up fresh supplies and a new recruit, but they still haven't figured out why. They climb up to a watchtower, and that's where Albie...
Zombies are hobbling to Westlake Ace Hardware in hordes today after ZombieUnite.org announced that Westlake has become the first store to meet its standards for certification as a zombie-friendly business. The store now offers zombie do-it-yourselfers tools for limb reattachment, rot prevention products, and even zombie employment opportunities. In a statement released announcing the historic milestone, Westlake stated, "We strive to meet the needs of all of our customers, alive and undead. Zombies were people once too,
That's right.
Sunday. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. I'm Priya Man.
And I'm Brent Herms. Thanks for joining us here this morning on Local 4 News Today. It is so... Well, that was a good reaction. High five? Just one quick high five.
Sorry. It's just a break. You're good. How do you feel? How do you feel right now? What was the scariest part?
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god, what the...
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah. This summer, spend less time staring at your screen and more time applying sunscreen. Scan here for a chance to win a real vacation in the sand. Michelob Ultra Sunscreen.
Good evening. If you're just joining us, we have breaking news to report right now out of the Kingstown area in Alexandria. We understand that Van Dorn Street is blocked right now by overturned cars, and reports are still coming in from police, but apparently I'm being told it is a zombie attack. Yes, zombie attack in Alexandria. Specifically, we're talking around the Van Dorn Street area. We're told that officers are on their way right now to take you to safety. So again, please take all precautions, stay inside, and keep it right here for the very latest on this zombie attack. Back to breaking news in Kingstown, in Alexandria. Right now, police are on the scene of a confirmed zombie attack. We're told that this zombie attack is in the area of the Edison High School, Hayfield High School, the Kingstown Town Center area, the movie theater as well. We're told specifically those in the south area. This just in, police on the scene of a confirmed zombie attack. I believe we have some pictures right now from the scene we want to bring you. A zombie attack in the Kingstown area. Keep it right here for the very latest as this breaking situation unfolds. Police are urging you to stay inside, take all precautions. They are on the way to help you right now.
You wake up one day and groggily rub the sleep out of your eyes. After a few moments, you're alert enough to reach for your phone. Time to catch up on all the messages and Instagram likes and Facebook posts you missed during your sleep. Except your phone's not working. You have no service, and that should be impossible because you recently ditched T-Mobile. Shrugging, you reach for your laptop and flip it open, double-clicking on Firefox because Safari and Chrome are trash browsers. Oddly, Firefox refuses to load. You check your laptop's connectivity and sure enough, no service again. Weird, you think to yourself as you throw on some pants and check out your desktop, which also has no internet connection. Now, edging to a full-blown first-world panic, you head downstairs to make sure Mom paid the internet bill. You find her there in the kitchen, aimlessly mixing something. You can't quite tell what it is because she has her back turned to you, but you think you hear her slightly groaning. Hesitantly, you call out. She turns around slowly, moving very, very stiffly. As she turns to face you, you're horrified to see her dead eyes staring at you, and with a growl of praise, she leaps for you. You make a run for it, rushing outside and fleeing for your life, but the neighbor spots you and take off running after you too. In seconds, you're being chased by a mob of zombified relatives and neighbors, and they're almost upon you when you turn the corner and suddenly hear, "Get down!" Instinctively, you duck down, and in front of you, a military patrol in Humvees opens up 50 caliber machine guns, chewing the zombies to pieces. Overhead, you hear the roar of jets as 500-pound bombs are being dropped all over your former suburban neighborhood. Welcome to the zombie apocalypse.
Yang